Hey everyone, Richard here. I have a box from Beckett, so let's get into this. Alright, so I was saying I have a box from Beckett here. This is something a little bit different. A ways back now, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, Beckett took over VHS DNA, which was a VHS grading company. And I decided now that Beckett owned it, I was going to give it a shot. Yeah, so that's what this is. I'm going to go ahead and open this up now, and I'll talk a little bit more about it, because this is going to be a review and sort of a grade review. And mind you, I have no idea what the grade is on this, so give me a minute, I'll open this up, and we'll talk more. Alright, so it is now out of the bubble wrap, out of the bag. I have not seen the grade. There isn't really a good way to reel this, so we're just going to kind of slow roll it, bring it down. But as you can see, this is a copy of Jurassic Park. I do a lot of yard sales and stuff like that, and I found this at a yard sale for like $1 a ways back, so I decided to send it off. But it got, I can't see it, 8.5 with a A grade for the seal, which is very, very nice. Yeah, I am actually pretty happy with that. And I do like the sort of gold label on it. Looks very, very nice. I will say it's a very sturdy feeling case. There's no like wiggling around of the plate or of the VHS in there, which is nice. Looks very nice. Pretty quality piece. But yeah, let's just take a look at it real quick. You could actually see subgrades for it underneath the label back here, which is actually pretty cool. It says corners, edges, flaps, and gloss. Corners got an 8, edges got an 8, flaps got a 9, and gloss got a 9, which is a fair assessment, I think. I knew it wasn't perfect, but I did know it was still a pretty nice looking VHS to get at a yard sale. I will take that. I'm going to actually put this directly up on my shelf. I think it's a great display piece, which gets into grading VHS. Do I think it's a good idea? I don't really know. I do know that some VHS graded by Beckett have already sold for 6-figure numbers. I can't say whether or not I think it's going to be a good, I guess, quote-unquote investment going forward, but I do think they display really, really nice. And for people who grew up in sort of the 80s and 90s, who appreciate this media, who went to places like Blockbuster and picked up movies to watch, I think this is a really cool display option. Not the cheapest in the world. All in all, with shipping both ways and the grading fees, I'm about $100 into this. So it's not a cheap process, but I do think it's worth it, honestly. It looks really nice. It's a solid, solid case. Took a very, very long time. I want to say it was 4 or 5 months. And there is no, at least when I did, there was no login option to like see how things were going. Basically, they sent you emails randomly telling you where it was in the process, usually filled with some sort of movie pun. So you're kind of just on the unknown waiting list as it was happening. I would like to see a login sort of status option on it. But overall, I really like this. I've seen other grading companies' display cases, and this one feels a lot sturdier than some of those other ones, like IGS and even VGA's VHS ones. This just, I don't know, this feels more secure in my mind. It also has a really nice base that actually can stand and display easily. For anyone who's a fan of VHS movies in general, or just movies, if you have a favorite movie, I think this is actually a really fun option, because it's not, there are so many print runs of movies, like Jurassic Park alone, I know there's more than one print of just the standard one. There's a special edition, foreign language VHS, so you could actually have a display of just Jurassic Park very, very easily. I don't know, I just think it's cool. I'm not sure it'll be a good quote-unquote investment going forward, but for what it is, I am very, very happy with this. I think it looks cool, and I'm excited to put it up on my shelf. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. If you have questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I will definitely answer them. But I am actually quite happy with this. The only thing I think I would, I don't know, change if it were in my power, I would make it a more clear way to check where your VHS falls in the grading process, and it is quite pricey. It is a heavy duty case, you can feel it, but it is quite pricey. It'd be nice to have a more economic option. But yeah, that's everything. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and take care, everyone.